Hi guys, so for this assignment, I'm talking about the overall quality of my diet and how it aligns with my current activity level. So over the 3 days that I tracked, I used the Chronometer app and I was averaging around 2,050 to 2,300 calories a day. And with the amount of walking, lifting, and Pilates I've been doing, along with running errands, my average daily energy expenditure came out to about 2,010 calories. So overall, the intake matches pretty closely, but it could definitely lower by like 1 or 200 calories per day. So one of the biggest strengths of my diet is my protein intake. I was consistently hitting between 128 and 151 grams per day, which fully supports the lifting, Pilates, and running routine. Some may argue that that's actually too high, but my fat intake stays within recommended ranges as well, and my fiber intake consistently lands in a good spot. I do get plenty of iron and actually exceed the daily recommendation each day, which is super helpful. But I definitely saw some weaknesses too. The carbohydrates were a little bit low for the amount of resistance training and Pilates I do, and I was only averaging around 220 to 280 grams. But according to the ACSM and ISSN guidelines, I'd benefit from about 60 to 90 more grams on training days to support the glycogen and keep my energy more stable. So, micronutrients were another area that needed work. My vitamin D intake stayed under 40% of the daily recommended amount, and calcium wasn't consistent at 100% either. And especially with it being winter in New York City right now, those are both very important to get. We're not seeing any sun, so I need to up the vitamin D. And potassium and magnesium were also lower than ideal on some of the days. So hydration was probably the biggest surprise. I thought I was doing better, but my average fluid intake was only between 1.6 and 1.9 liters a day. And for active women, ACSM recommends at least 2.7 liters and more if you're sweating from workouts. So this is definitely something I need to increase. So moving forward, the 3 recommendations I would give myself are increasing daily carbs, especially on training days, to better support energy and recovery, boost vitamin D and calcium through fortified foods or supplementation, and get my hydration up to at least 2.7 liters a day so I'm recovering well. So overall, my diet was pretty good and solid, but it does have a couple tweaks that could be beneficial.